let's unveil and ignite together our greatness and brilliance. My name is Sri Lakshmi Erika, and I would love to use as a permission slip to activate the inner fire, the confidence energy, the determination energy, the Laurel leaf essential oil. And I have chosen deliberately the background with the fireplace, because it is only when our solar plexus chakra is balanced that we will have the courage and confidence to bring our gifts and talents into the world, to shine our light. And I have been given the spiritual name, the divine name, Sri Lakshmi. And Lakshmi is also the goddess who helps us to realize our higher potential. She helps us also to be more bold in terms of taking action. So Lakshmi is very, very active. And her sister, Lalita Tripura Sundari, is the embodiment of supreme, irresistible confidence. And obviously it's a journey. It's a journey. Like with any other areas of life, we need to practice. We need to practice. When we start something new, it will be always wobbly. So it takes time. So same when you're working, for example, in a traditional job, when you just began this new task at the beginning, you were not so confident compared to after 2, 3, or even 5 years. And if we start to step into the path of our higher purpose, there are also many learning curves along the way that will show up. And only when we are stable and strong enough to recover again and again from failures and setbacks will we realize our highest potential. So for this it is important to have a stable root chakra first of all. So work with essential oils such as the anchor blend from Doterra or the patchouli. Vetiver is very, very good for creating this stability, unshakable stability, and feeling rooted. And for the solar plexus chakra, for the third chakra, I recommend to work with the laurel leaf. This is the essential oil of triumph and victory. That's the brilliant you, someone who is really showing the brilliance to the world and is shining the light confidently. And if you are new to Doterra, these are the purest essential oils available on the market. So this was the biggest gift that was given to me after I was already on my soul's journey for a number of years. I have been self-employed and I worked mainly on a one-on-one basis with private clients. And then it was time to expand, and it was also time to work more with groups. And Doterra showed up, and I said wholeheartedly yes. It was in 2018, and since then my journey shifted. My journey shifted. I have grown exponentially, and I'm very, very grateful that I had now the pleasure to meet amazing people, which I wouldn't have met if I wouldn't have the courage to say yes to something new, or if I wouldn't have been open-minded. So that's the biggest blockage, that people are so stuck in the old ways of thinking that they don't dare to open their mind and heart to something new. And this is also the gift of laurel leaf. So it is an essential oil that does not only boost your self-esteem and self-confidence, but it also helps you to see something beyond your current opportunities. It helps you to expand to the wider perspective. And it is only available at this particular moment when I'm recording the video in the year 2023 as a limited edition. So it was available during special promotions. And alternatively, if you didn't have the opportunity to purchase it, you can work with the air blend. In some countries, it is called Breeze. It is the same blend, just the name is different. The air blend or Breeze blend contains laurel leaf. It's absolutely amazing. My favorite way is either to diffuse it, so then I have this vibration in the surroundings, or to apply it aromatically. So I always add 1 or 2 drops at the palm of my left hand. So this is the receiving hand. I activate it, so I activate the frequency, and I always set the intention before I work with the oil. So set the intention, what would you like to embody? Or you can also ask the essential oil to reveal to you something that you need to know at this particular moment. So then the work will be much more effective. And feel also the gratitude and reverence and respect for the plants and for everyone who has been involved in the process to produce this beautiful bottle of essential oil, so that we can enjoy it and benefit from it. So this is the mindset of generosity, abundance and gratitude that creates more abundance and prosperity. So let's now inhale the laurel leaf essential oil 3 times. And if you are new to Doterra and to the oils, simply absorb the energy even through the video. And if you are interested to get started with the oils, reach out to me and I will set you up. And if you would like to reinforce some positive qualities, such as celebration, victory, breakthrough. So during the Holy Nights that I hosted this year, we were focusing on aligning with a financial breakthrough. So if this is something that you would like to experience for yourself right now, feel the vibration of these words within your system while you inhale the essential oil. So this is how you add extra strength to the experience. It is your mindfulness, your attention, your awareness, your focus that creates the results. And if you would like to add even more strength to the potency of the oil, you can also combine it with the copaiba or frankincense. Copaiba is very mild. Both frankincense essential oil and copaiba are derived from the resin of the tree, and it enhances the quality and the potency of any essential oil. So if I have like just a small bottle like here, 5 milliliter, and I don't know when I will be when it will be possible to order it again, and I would like to get more out of the oil, I would add into the diffuser 4 or 5 drops of the copaiba and 2 drops of the laurel leaf. So that's the way how I work it. Or if I apply it topically on my body, I would do the same. Of course, I would apply it with the Fractionated Coconut Oil. So I would dilute it with a carrier oil, and then I would apply it topically, either with the frankincense or with the copaiba. So that's a short introduction. And now let me read through the properties of the laurel leaf essential oil. So my laptop just decided to turn itself off automatically, so maybe I will say a few additional words. What I also love to do when I work with the laurel leaf essential oil, when I work with clients and customers on moving forward, is I love to add the cypress essential oil into everything I do, because cypress is the essential oil of flow and movement. So if anyone is stuck or has simply many rigid beliefs and is standing in their own way, so it's usually the manifestation of a strong ego, then cypress will do so much good. So it will create flow, and you will notice that it becomes easier to overcome any obstacles that seem to be very, very big and immovable. So it is actually our beliefs. Our beliefs are immovable. The moment we shift our thinking patterns, the way will open up. So that's why I mentioned at the beginning, it is the open mind that leads to a transformation and opens up new doors for success. So the laurel leaf is the essential oil that boosts confidence and the ability to overcome obstacles. When individuals are feeling suppressed by the self-doubt or fear of failure, laurel imparts an energetic vote of confidence. It teaches that setbacks are the very best teachers, and all who discover the magnificence do so only after they have persevered through numerous failures. Laurel teaches that challenging experiences carve out enough capacity to receive one's eventual triumph. This wonderful essential oil works deeply with the individuals to help heal the issues causing to unconsciously engage in self-sabotage. This is the most tricky one. So when someone is not even aware that they have those self-sabotage patterns, or they are simply stuck in the victim consciousness, they will mix it up with intuition. So they think, oh, my intuition is telling me I shouldn't do this, but in a sense they're just standing in the way. So their higher self is actually prompting them to go forward or to take certain action steps. But when someone has the tendency to self-sabotage themselves, they will find excuses not to do this. And it's not easy to even spot this and to recognize it when it is in the levels beyond the conscious awareness. And the way forward is basically to raise one's awareness. To raise one's awareness either through meditation, and there are also certain essential oils that help to raise the awareness, that open up the mind and the heart. And laurel leaf shines a light on the parts of them that don't believe they're worthy of good things, of wonderful experiences. This is low self-esteem. A great essential oil to work with to boost one's self-esteem is the bergamot essential oil. Or if you have trust issues, because especially when you embark on something new, so any new endeavor requires a high amount of trust, because you can't see the past. So that's also the manifestation game. It's usually darkest before the dawn. So you will be tested along the way, and trust is very, very important if you would like to move forward and not to go back, not to regress to the old self. The laurel leaf essential oil helps individuals to understand that there is no security in staying small and unnoticed. So this is what many people do. They hide their true colors. They don't want to stand out. Laurel teaches them to realize they have more ability than they once believed, and encourages them to not settle for less what they dream of. Laurel helps individuals grow, expand, and engage in long-term character development. It reminds of the commitment required in lifelong achievement. It is an ally for those who are ready to overcome the fears of success and step into the brilliance. Laurel's energy inspires all to choose greatness and to rise up to personal victory. So like I mentioned, it is a journey. Anytime you will start something new, a new set of challenges and obstacles will manifest. And this is where many think that it's not the right timing to move forward, or they think, oh, they have more blocks they need to overcome first. But in a sense, it will never end. Those challenges, anytime when you are beginning to explore something new, when you are on a new terrain, they will show up. There's no way around it. So it's best not to wait for the perfect timing, because this is for the majority, or in the majority of the cases, also self-sabotage pattern or victim-like disempowerment pattern. But just to practice and do the best what is possible, and at some point the momentum will be strong enough that you will find an opening where you can step into your brilliance. So at least at the beginning, it's always the amount of effort, determination, and the willpower that helps you to get the energy up. And once the momentum is created, once you establish this certainty, feeling of inner certainty, this is where you feel that actually I feel now very safe and secure and confident in an area that was scary just a couple of months or a couple of years ago. So it's always a continuous journey, and we'll never get it done. The moment you begin to grow, you will be again challenged to face your old beliefs that you didn't even know that you had, and some obstacles will also manifest on the outside. And for this, I introduced only yesterday the On Guard essential oil. This is a proprietary blend from Doterra that is amazing for protection, inner and outer protection. And both essential oils, the laurel leaf, the air blend, breeze, and On Guard, are amazing for strengthening our physical constitution, to boost our immune system. So they work always on multiple levels, the essential oils, on the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, energetic. And the laurel leaf helps to overcome any fear of failure. It helps to transform it into confidence, belief, and it also helps with perseverance, because anything that you would like to build that will make a difference, either in your own personal life, in the life of your loved ones, or on a larger perspective, on a global perspective, requires certain qualities from us. So we need to persevere, to be persistent, to be determined, to be committed, and those qualities will be strengthened. So especially if you are on the path of leading a life that is aligned with your higher purpose, this will give you enough fuel, or enough confidence, enough inner strength that you won't give up. So the most important part is always to connect, to take time to connect with who you are first. So you do it first, and only then you begin to step out into the world. So I will read a few more properties now about the laurel leaf. In ancient Greek and Roman cultures, laurel leaves were a symbol of victory, and they were used to decorate the heads of ancient Olympic champions and Roman rulers. In the culinary world, laurel leaves are known more commonly as bay leaves and are used to flavor soups and other dishes. And those who are working already with energy, they probably know that it is very, very popular between energy workers to smudge the bay leaves. So we know the white sage, but it is also amazing for purification to do it with bay leaves. It clears away negative energies. And I'm now so grateful. So I used to do this as well, right, before Doterra came into my life. But I'm now so grateful that I have the Doterra essential oils, which is pure life force. It's a much, much higher quality. And I diffuse them. And of course, I mean, also in terms of the health reasons, it's much healthier when you have this pure essential oil, when you inhale this instead of the constant smoke. So it's always, of course, a matter of balance. During the holy nights, for example, I would also smudge, if this is of course safe, if I'm in a place where this is safe to do. So the laurel leaf has also tremendous potential in the spiritual and energetic and magical realm. So, but beyond cooking and victory breaths, laurel's leaves can be steam distilled to produce the refreshing and fragrant laurel leaf essential oil, right? This is what we do in Doterra, which has an abundant uses and benefits. Because laurel leaf oil contains high amount of the chemical constituent eucalyptol, it has strong topical cleansing properties. You can delight in these cleansing benefits, but by incorporating laurel leaf oil into your evening skincare routine, or by adding a few drops to your all-purpose cleaner for an extra cleansing boost. You can also enjoy the refreshing minty herbal aroma of laurel leaf oil by adding a few drops to your morning shower or by diffusing throughout the day your living space. With so many enriching qualities, you will bring home a victory when you add laurel leaf oil to your essential oil collection. So I hope that this provides you tons of inspiration, and we can inhale now the laurel leaf together to truly anchor in the energy within us of brilliance, perseverance, and also the ability to recover from setbacks, so that each time when you experience some sort of a failure, or if you label an experience as a failure, that you remind yourself that there's a fire within you, this inner fire. So it is lit by a very conscious intention, where you connect to your higher self, where you have very strong, empowering thoughts, and you always see yourself glorious and victorious, even in a situation that looks like a failure, because everything changes. So in this material world, nothing is permanent. So no matter if you are now feeling that you are on the top of the world, so this will change, this won't stay forever. So we have always periods of going through cycles, and then there will be also times where you might feel that you feel defeated, and the key is in the spiritual journey to be detached and to work on a sense of perfect equanimity, that you maintain your inner equilibrium your inner peace, your inner calm. No matter if you are praised or if someone is disliking what you do. So if someone blaming you, or if you are feeling that it is difficult to succeed in a project. So the most important part is to truly internally to never feel defeated. Because when you have the inner fire, the inner determination, the inner strength to stand up again and again and to recover from any failure, so this is the real success. So let's anchor in this vibration, this attitude now of utmost determination, utmost resilience, confidence, and a sense also of being detached from always needing to win, to feel internally already a sense of victory, no matter if you have achieved already the desired goal or not. And as you begin to progress on your journey, as you begin to show up more confidently, maybe you are also feeling very comfortable then to present yourself in front of a higher audience. It is important not to allow any negative projections from those who might feel a sense of jealousy or feel a sense of insecurity, that they project those qualities onto you. So it is important that you derive your sense of empowerment and confidence always from source, directly from your higher self, from the creator, from the universe, from God, depending on your belief system, and never from other people. So this is crucial. And purification helps. So sometimes we can pick up negative thought patterns from the collective or from our immediate environment. And when you have the opportunity to go out in nature, to spend a couple of minutes or hours in nature, this will make a difference. And then I always say, do the best with the current circumstances. So this is the real creator. A real creator, empowered creator, does not feel disempowered by the circumstances. So if I'm now in an environment where I can't go, for example, to the sea and spend 5 hours somewhere in nature, then I just do the best what I can do. So everyone can make it as cozy and comfortable in the home by diffusing, for example, the essential oil, or if you have the opportunity to have a fire. So fire is very, very purifying, very, very purifying element. Or you might want to put on some nice music, so just to bring you back to a sense of connection. So whatever works, simply tell to yourself that the current circumstances, even if they're challenging, even if you go now through some adverse circumstances, they are the best playing ground, the best opportunity to clear, purify something that needs to be cleared and purified, or to learn something that will help you to anchor in a new, more empowered frequency. So this is the impulse for today about the laurel leaf. Thank you so much for being with me on this journey. And if you didn't have the opportunity yet to create your own account, I hope that this is the motivation to get started with the oils. Your own account will give you straight away access to wholesale prices, and I will also add it to the extended community, because nowadays and also moving forward, it will be impossible to realize your highest potential in isolation. So it will happen through the collaboration with other people. You will co-create with like-minded people, and Doterra gives us the opportunity to align with our soul tribe, with our soul family, and to start co-creating with people who have also higher dreams, higher aspirations, and who have what it takes to realize the dreams, to take the appropriate action steps, and not to give up until they achieve what the higher self wants them to achieve, or what is aligned with their soul destiny, with their original spiritual purpose.